Hey internet fam, you know me as Sara Dietschy, rhymes with Peachy, the YouTuber and professional interneter who either lives in Nashville or Dallas or New York. Very confusing, but this is a film my life video, like a draw my life, but for the people who can't draw, aka me. I was born August 11th, 1994 and raised in Grapevine, Texas. I have an awesome mom and dad and a brother 3.5 years younger than me. I come from a long line of gingers. Dad worked, mom stayed at home. I'm insanely blessed that I never had to worry about a roof over my head or food on the table. Most of my extended family lives in Texas, so I grew up around a lot of family and a lot of love. Sports, technology, and music have always been a huge part of my life. I was kind of a hyper kid in elementary, average when it came to school and always playing football with the boys during recess. I was a major tomboy. Ages 0 through 18 were full of awkward hair phases of front bangs. Never again. Never again. After playing one softball game at the age of 5, I decided baseball was more of my pace, and I played boys baseball all throughout elementary school. Sports were my jam. Baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. I was all about it. At the age of 12, I put all of my chips into basketball. I was going to be a pro point guard. They called me Sista Hoops. LOL, Sista Hoops. I only wore Air Jordan 20s, the double X's. Those were the only shoes I wore when it came to basketball. I was known for the bright colored duct tape I would have to strap around my shoes to hold them together. Yay, sports ball. I took my schoolwork very seriously as well and let out my remaining energy in theater class and babysitting on the weekends. At an early age, my parents were great about communicating if I wanted that PSP or guitar, well, I'd have to get a job. I hustled my way around my neighborhood getting babysitting and nannying jobs. I was refereeing 12-year-old basketball games as a 12-year-old. They couldn't pay me yet, but you bet I was around when they could. When music became a bigger part of my life, I gave guitar lessons. I loved middle school. Everything was great. But high school was full of learning experiences and awkwardness. I suddenly wasn't the best basketball player. Playing guitar and music became a bigger part of my life. I loaded my schedule with pre-AP and AP classes. Must graduate in top 10%. Must get perfect ACT score. I no longer had a core group of school friends. My school was full of a lot of great humans. I just found myself on the basketball court, or at band practice, or studying or working on the weekends. To be honest, there were a lot of miserably lonely nights. After quitting basketball halfway throughout high school, which was a huge deal during that time, I got really involved playing guitar in my church band, and that's where I found my core group of friends towards the end of high school. At the age of 16, I formed a band with my buds called The Bad Habits. Cool name, right? We wrote and recorded original music and performed in small, deep LM clubs on Sunday nights. I would always feel so cool rolling in to first period English on Mondays with X's on my hands. Guitar saved me from the lameness that was high school. Music was my safe haven and gateway into the craziness that is the creative world. Every school project that came up, I would make some sort of video montage or rap music video. Photo video was always a means of expression for me, but something I didn't take seriously until graduating high school. The money from babysitting and the other miscellaneous jobs resulted in quite a collection of guitar gear that later funded my photo video ventures. I was constantly buying and reselling gear via Craigslist and eBay, always about that hustle life. After a miserable senior year of ACT prep and college visits, the hard work paid off and I had graduated top 10% with a slammin' ACT score. Okay, fantastic. See ya never, high school. It was real. I was so excited to get out, but every college I visited had that same fish out of water feeling I experienced in high school. I was burnt out on this whole school thing, but I am a math science dork, so I can't waste my smarts. I got an engineering merit scholarship to a local college, and since college was financially on me, living at home and milking the free roof over my head and mom's cooking sounded ideal. So I pursued my responsible electrical engineering degree and explored this photo video thing further on the side. I continued to work a lot. Since I wasn't worried about paying for for rent or tuition, I poured everything I earned into travel and camera gear. I became obsessed. There was this entire world out there beyond my Texas bubble to be discovered, and it was freaking exciting. I was still spending a lot of time volunteering at my church, in the band, and on video shoots. I took on leadership roles and absorbed as much creativity and knowledge about music and filmmaking as I could. I was becoming enthralled with this world of working and learning and exploring outside the context of sitting in a classroom. Long story short, I hated college. I kept convincing myself it was the right thing to do because I still had no clue what I wanted to do in life. 2 years into college, I switched my major from electrical engineering to computer science, thinking that would solve all of my problems, but this filmmaking thing was becoming more than just a hobby. The travel and camera tutorial videos I posted on YouTube were getting some traction, and I was also getting these freelance jobs here and there. I skipped school to fly to California for a creativity conference. I started skipping a lot of class and showing up late because I would be up all night editing a video. I got more into YouTube and event videography. After watching a 3-part Gizmodo studio tour of this random filmmaker named Casey Neistat, who had a YouTube channel with a couple 100,000 subscribers, I became obsessed with the docuseries idea that would highlight an artist while showing off their creative space. I shall call it Creative Spaces TV. Fast forward a couple years and I decided to road trip to Nashville to visit some people and film their creative friends for the first season of Creative Spaces TV. Yes, I was still in college, but this was way more interesting. After releasing the first 3 episodes, I was determined to take this YouTube thing seriously. January 2015, I committed to a once-a-week upload schedule after making YouTube videos periodically starting in 2011. In August of 2015, amazing humans and creative opportunities led me to move for the first time from Grapevine, Texas to Nashville, Tennessee. The side hustle became too real, and the thought of sitting in a classroom literally made me sick to my stomach. Dropping out of college had never even entered my mind until now. Even though I grew to hate school, I always tried hard and did well. But I was also at a financial fork in the road. No more scholarship money, no more outside income at all for rent or food. I had invested the majority of my income in travel and gear. I either go into debt for a degree that was my plan B, or I try literally pursuing my dreams. I suddenly realized that making videos was something I could do for a living. Of course, it wouldn't be all rainbows and unicorns, but I had the endurance to put in the grind and hustle because I love it, and I had been pouring into the craft for quite some time. January 2016, I dropped out of college. Luckily, my parents were very supportive because I had proven myself thus far. They were like, "Cool, Sarah, do it. We believe in you." But now I needed bigger jobs that would pay rent and insurance and all those other adulting things. I started working with a creative agency on corporate edits that were boring but paid. I also doubled down on my YouTube channel and another opportunity that sounded like a long shot, but I was secretly banking on it to jumpstart my career as an independent content creator. This crazy opportunity was the Adobe Creative Residency. 1 year where the company that makes software that I use every day to edit my videos and pictures will back my creative projects and allow me the freedom to just create and share the process along the way. After 2 months of straight hustle and no sleep, things started happening. I flew out to the Adobe offices for the final interviews for the creative residency. During this time, a video I made titled "How to Casey Neistat a Vlog" was going a tad viral after an insane shout out from Casey himself. While I was gaining this new epic internet family of awesome human beings, that's you guys, you're awesome, I was also preparing for my next year of creating as an Adobe creative resident. That's right, I got the gig. Now I'm in the process of moving to New York City, as well as making more Creative Spaces TV and That Creative Life episodes while daily vlogging. Well, that last part is new information. I have listened to you, and next week I start daily vlogging Monday through Friday. I'm a little scared, but Also, very excited. Hopefully I can inspire you to hustle your heart out for the things you want in life. I think daily vlogs appeal to a larger audience, and I look forward to taking this journey with you as you pursue your own hopes and dreams. Or if you just want to be entertained. Hopefully these daily vlogs will all be somewhat entertaining. Alright, well that was a Film My Life by me, Sara Dietschy. Let me know if you like this video and make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for daily vlogs. Daily vlogs starting next week and all things creative spaces and that creative life. You guys have a killer day, and I will see you in the next one.